This podcast is brought to you by the couchcommentators.shop. Help support the channel by purchasing your Couch Commentators merchandise using the link below.
I came.
Start recording. Hopefully you got that on. Then saying I came just as we started.
I don't think I did.
Damn it. All right.
I'll try to start eventually when Brandon stops talking. This podcast is brought to you by the couchcommentators.shop. Help support the channel by purchasing your oh, wow. I stuffed up on purchasing and that fucked me completely. This podcast is brought to you by the couchcommentators.shop. Help support the channel. I'm Danieling it.
Fuck.
This is all because I called out Brandon for going right when I was about to start. Karma.
Anytime, Stutter Mickey.
This podcast is brought to you by the couchcommentators.shop. Help support the channel by purchasing your Couch Commentators merchandise using the link below. I actually half screwed up on purchasing again.
Oh, well, fuck it.
Yeah, I know.
You got through it all.
Yeah, that was good. I think I pretty much stuffed up the same amount I did in the first one. That screwed me up completely.
Yeah.
Clean out my glasses.
Let me clean out my glasses.
I can't see without my glasses.
All right. Alrighty.
Yeah. Pew, pew, pew.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the Couch Commentators podcast, the fastest growing podcast in the nation, and some may say the world. As always, Dan and James by my side. Gentlemen, round 1 of footy. How fucking good is rugby league? Beautiful stuff. Great weekend. Guys, how was your weeks? James, mate, you seem pretty cool, calm, collected.
If I had a theme song right now, it would be all I do is win, 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 no matter what.
Money on my mind, I ain't never giving up. 2
wins for the punters this week, and Parra goes out and absolutely dominates at Vegas. The winners of Vegas, Parramatta, just unbelievable.
Wait, hold on a second. Parra did play.
But you calling me a liar? Because I saw a Brad Arthur coach team offloading at will, spreading the ball beautifully. Mike Acevo scoring 4 tries. I saw all the boys. I saw Reid Marnie, Guppo, Dylan Brown, all playing like.
You might be onto that.
Parramatta won.
Yeah, fuck. I might be wrong. I may have seen the wrong teams at the field. Finally, I guess you get the round 1 win.
Yeah, round 1 win. And that's actually 3 wins for the year because pre-season comp. So, we're sitting really nicely
round
at 6
4
points.
Against Melbourne, I guess. That'd be nice.
It'd be good.
It's Melbourne's round 1, so.
Dan, mate, how was your week?
Yeah, not too bad. Just, normal Dan relaxing weekend.
Nice.
Fucking tried to fix my sleep pattern, didn't work. Just,
Tried to no success.
As you know, on Sunday, I woke up pretty fucking late.
Me messaging Dan, you still coming around to watch the footy? Just woke up from a nap. I think, what time was it? 1 o'clock?
1:15 or something. It was just before the kickoff of the first game.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Did you have an alarm set to wake you up for the first game? No,
I didn't actually. No, I was just like...
The body clock,
Yeah,
footy's on.
Footy's on, Dan's awake.
Dan's awake.
And I'm rock hard.
Beautiful. Did you watch, so those 2 games, didn't you get to watch the Super League?
No, I didn't watch the Super League. I didn't watch the absolute thrashing.
It was a thrashing. Well, as James said, Brad Arthur coach team.
Parramatta won.
Parramatta won, and he might have a case to maybe get a new head coaching gig, you'd think, but who knows? How was
his son's playing.
My weekend, guys?
How was your weekend,
Thanks for asking. Had a mate's farewell. Shout out Samuel. Was there? Had a couple drinks with a friend of the podcast, Jim. Shout out Jim.
Fuck, everyone's getting a shout out.
Yeah, everyone's getting a shout out. So it was a good night. Got pretty drunk as usual. Ended up. Look, I usually bring up my punting glory stories, but that weekend, oh god, it was bad. A lot of money lost. I won on roulette, 650 the week. Couple weeks ago, if you've been paying attention to my winnings this week, it was bad. About 300 on the old pokies down, but then clawed it back on rugby league. Won a couple multis, got myself up to like another $100. So 200 negative out of winnings. So this is my gambling logic. I might need some help. If you need help, 1-800-858-858. Gamble responsibly.
Gambling.
Other than that, well, yeah, great segue there.
But you weren't finished. So it was a shit segue.
Well, not really. I mean, it was just that we had the day that we watched the rugby league at Scott's, me and James.
Yeah. Dan was invited.
Dan was
as we
invited,
said.
but yeah, look, he left us hanging. Speaking of gambling, great segues.
Great segue, Brennan.
James, the best punter in the world, some are saying at the moment. 2 wins, 2 bets, 2 wins.
I want to actually apologise to all the couchies listening that follow my bets because I've actually robbed yous. So I did hit Educator at $3.60. It was a great win. There was some fight coming from the outside and it just kicked on through the middle to keep the lead. Then I do hit Bradman Best into who was it? There was I'm forgetting his name, the winger at the Cowboys. Let me get it. Tuilagi, yeah. I was for some reason his name was getting mixed up with Tuala, the old Newcastle Knights.
Paying $5.50.
Yeah, paying $5.50. So look, did I give them $9 value over the weekend? Yes, but I did rob them because the initial multi had Fletcher Sharp in it, which would have been paying $16, and I took him out to be conservative, going, mate, I'm winning. Keep it conservative. I think this is a good bet. I don't need Fletcher Sharp.
Else a chance.
Yep. I also robbed him because I could have just put all my bets up for the weekend. So I had 2 racing bets, and I had a total of 6 rugby league bets, and that was my bets for the weekend. I hit 5 from 8 bets this weekend.
Pretty good.
Not bad. Good size.
2 that I missed. The 2 that I missed were first try scorers.
Yep.
Both of them scored later in the game, and I had them in my multi. I missed the multi in the Wigan game by a Brian Kelly try that he was quite close to scoring, but Sevo actually knocks the ball dead before he can put down.
Not Brian Kelly, Peter Hickey.
Brian Kelly's on the mind.
Yeah, he's coming to Parra.
It's I could have just gave so much more value to him. I somehow am subscribed to a punting tipster that I never did.
Yep.
And he gave me 2 morals on Saturday. He almost gives me an email a day, but I don't back them all. But that day I went, you know what, I'll try.
Give it a crack.
And I put them into a multi, and I was paying $5.50. It was just winners galore.
Fuck yeah.
But I should have gave more. I should have gave more to the punters.
Yeah. Unfortunate for the rest of us, we all suck.
I think I came 4th, I think.
Lucas bringing down another fave, me also losing. It's stuff we all can't be, James. I did, as I was saying, I hit some rugby league multis to get myself back up. I hit every other game than the one that mattered for the punters at home. So, sorry.
I can't even remember what my NRL multi was. I'm just going to quickly have a look at it.
I think there's a bunch of try scorers, if I'm correct.
I'm just going to say, I'm glad I didn't have Fletcher Sharp in there, because otherwise might have been game over already. That would have been a $20 weekend.
Well, yeah. You don't want to win by too much, do you?
You got to keep it tight.
Yeah, none of my try scorers scored.
I'm still winless so far. You just keep punters at home, keep backing me. Yeah, we're gonna get a win soon.
Rugby league season started. Yeah,
Sharks are playing this weekend.
Sharks. Ronaldo not playing.
Snow streak doesn't sound as good.
Yeah.
Haley
Damn. Who are we gonna pick? All right. Now we go to what caught our eye over the weekend, and I'll go to Dan first, mate.
All right, so you boys know I love my WWE, and I always love watching the main events that they put out every month or 2 weeks, whatever it is now, that they fucking do them. It feels like it's every 2 weeks. But Elimination Chamber was on Sunday, and I'm not going to lie, it was pretty boring. It was pretty boring. Obviously, I was asleep for the women's Elimination Chamber, which was won by Rhea
Obviously, well,
Obviously, yeah. Everyone should know that you were asleep. So
Well, it started at 11 and I woke up at 1 o'clock. So
well, yeah, well, that's fair. Yeah, that makes sense. Time frame.
So,
I didn't know
yeah.
like, the time. Yeah.
Rhea Ripley ended up winning that. So we got one up for the Aussies there.
Shout out, Rhea. Big
And,
fan of the podcast.
Yeah, if you want to just come on the podcast.
Yeah.
And then Randy Orton won the men's.
Randy Orton.
Yeah, that was. He's going to go for 15-time world champ
Did
at
they
WrestleMania.
say RKO out of nowhere at all? Was there a? Was
No,
there...
there was no RKO out of nowhere said, but there was RKOs. So,
Okay, well, that's all right then.
and yeah, it
We'll
was,
accept that.
it was a bit of a mess because they had people returning and new people showing up, and everyone booed for the new person that showed up because
It was John Cena. He's back.
he could have been there. You
No,
never know. You just
yeah.
couldn't see him because they've built up over the last 2 weeks this fucking box that arrived.
Oh,
And
a mystery box.
Yeah, it was just a weird guy that fucking dances around like he's some fucking pelican.
Fair enough.
Yep.
The Pelican
Yeah.
Man. All right, James, what caught your eye over the weekend?
look, he there's a guy that his whole team's currently needing him because they got pumped
Badly.
by like 50 points, but he's just signed with Fox Sports, I'm guessing.
Mhm.
Yep. Sorry, did say it. Yeah, JWH signs with Fox Sports. He's been used to taking people's heads off. Now he's got to use his head to communicate the game. It's going to be interesting because I can't imagine him being any type of commentator, flavor, or otherwise.
I reckon, like, I think he's signed as an analyst, so he'll be on like the Sunday,
Yeah.
like the show, like the pre-game shows, that sort of stuff. But I would think it would be cool if it was him, Blocker, Michael Ennis, just
Mayfield amazing.
one game.
Duh.
The blind lead the
They
blind.
could have a show called The Front Row.
I don't think
This is why you get me in.
I don't think Mick Ennis will be on there as much now that he's on the Dragons coaching stuff.
He's
oh no, he
been
was
on-
on there.
he's been on
literally
coaching
there
for
Yeah, he was
like,
on
yeah.
there
every year.
Yeah, never mind. I forgot about that.
He's coached at
Yeah.
Dragons, Raiders,
Yeah, he's probably like
Manly,
Manly.
Sharks.
coached more clubs than he played, and he played a lot of
Eagles.
clubs as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we stole him off you guys, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't know if he gets stolen from
Or if
anywhere.
he gets like
Yeah.
shoved.
Yeah.
The way he talks about Parra these days, I don't think he got stolen.
You got shafted.
Yes, great to see JWH get a gig though. You want to see him do well.
Do you reckon he actually has brain cells left to be able to analyze the game?
Well, he didn't get knocked out much. He knocked other people out.
Yeah, but he still got hit a lot.
Yeah, look, concussion will play a role in all of those guys' brains in the future.
No,
CTE.
Blocker is still the beautiful, articulate man he was in his 20s.
Me make amazing.
amazing.
Okay, what caught my eye over the weekend? It is in the wrestling arena. It was
Real wrestling or fake wrestling?
real wrestling. It was actually it's real American freestyle wrestling is RAF 6. So you know it's real when they say it's real at the front of it. It was Armin Sarukian versus Giorgio Polis, and a wrestling match. I think there was like Armin Sarukian won the fight. I think 5 rounds to 3 rounds of like wrestling. And at the end of it, just decides to start fucking wailing on the bloke, like starts throwing punches, like, and then just everyone's jumping in to stop this. Supposedly, Giorgio was like throughout the whole fight just taunting him. I don't know like what kind of taunts. I didn't watch it. I just seen that this happened. I'm like.
I
So-
saw the last bit.
Yeah, Armin Sarukian, a UFC fighter, getting into a punch on. It's not a good look for him and his cards on trying to get a UFC title fight. So, I don't know.
But he did win.
Yeah, well, he won. So, he's a good wrestler. Positives.
Not enough of them in the UFC.
Yeah, no. I'm sure Dana's licking his fucking lips and fucking rubbing his hands at another wrestler. Yes.
Wrestling.
Yeah, fuck, that's my eye catcher. Yeah. Crazy, we had 2 wrestling eye catchers. Both the same.
I should have found a wrestling one.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
damn it. Next week. Okay, now it's time. It's rugby league time. NRL talk. Round 1, part 1, because obviously we have part 2 to come. Las Vegas round. How good. We had 3 games. First, we had the Super League, and that was an absolute thrashing. 58-6. the Leeds Rhinos defeat Hull KR. The
Blue
world
and yellow gets the
the blue
win.
and yellow Brad Arthur's coach team get the job done against the world champions. Firstly, I just want to say, like, what's the fall off between beating the Broncos and to this? Sivo absolutely fucking brained him for 4 tries.
And one of the hottest short dropout catches I've seen.
Like he almost ran away for a 5th one. It was absolute thumping. Hull KR never looked like they were in the fight at all. That Liddon tried his best in dummy half, but he even gassed himself out and just looked like he had nothing out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
They had the spine of Croft, Danny Levi, forgetting the
Connor,
Yeah.
but like he's a former Man Steel as well, and then former
Lockie
Shark,
Miller, yeah.
Lockie Miller at the fullback.
a former Olympian, actually.
Yeah.
So, hello. But yeah, they looked really good. Maybe they fight for the title this year, and then Brad Arthur comes home.
Yeah.
Probably not to Parra, maybe to a PNG team, maybe
Maybe.
to well, no, not Perth because they already have Mouse.
Cowboys?
Cowboys team. No,
After
there's-
Toddy gets fucking sacked.
but look, I think if he does come back, I think we see the return of one Maker Sivo. Then that's what I fucking want to
I think he
see.
brings him with him.
100% he will. He's still
Man.
way too good. Like,
Mate, he missed all last year with a ACL knee reconstruction,
Yeah.
and he has scored 6 tries in 2 games.
2 games, 6 tries.
Yeah.
That's
He's-
the level of how much better he is than the Super League.
He's going to murder it in
Yeah.
the Super League, honestly.
It's unfair. Like, I get maybe his defense and some of, like, I don't know, his drop balls, that sort of stuff.
He doesn't work hard out of his own
Yeah.
end too well.
But he's just so good within that 20-meter range of that trial line. It's like,
Yeah.
you try to stop him. You try to stop him.
You
No
try
one
to
can.
stop a 6'5" bloke that's
Yeah.
fucking 110 kilos.
Like, you guarantee he's going to score your tries if he's in your team. So
It's athletic as fuck as well.
I think he gets a spot at maybe. Like, if he does come, Brad Arthur comes back, then Siva
Yeah.
comes over, and then probably both the Arthur sons will go to whatever club as well. So,
Jake and Matt both in the halves for fucking PNG.
yeah, hello.
Well, Matt's a 9.
I will go to who impressed us in this. Like, obviously, Sivo probably the biggest one, but for me, who impressed me, the guy singing before the game.
Yeah.
Me and James just thought it was some local they grabbed from a pub. No, it turns out he's like a
Former player.
It was great to see. He was singing the team song before the game start for Hull KR. Unfortunately, that was the only cheering they got going for the whole game. But
Apparently they've got like songs for almost every player that obviously they didn't get to you.
I wonder for Leeds, do they have a song for Sivo yet, or is it just going to be the Sivo?
Micah Sivo.
Maybe. But yeah, anyone else impress you in the games, lads?
Yeah, that I forget his name. It was a 2 first name sort of deal, but Connor.
Yeah.
It was his last name.
Oh, his kicking game, eh?
His kicking game, that 40-20 he kicks from, like he jumps into dummy half, just pushes the hooker out and goes, no,
Yeah.
I have a feeling now's a 40-20 that literally went out like 1 meter before the try line.
Yeah.
And then all of his other kicks were good. I think he had a try assist or 2. Looked the
He looked
goods.
good. He looked good.
Brody Croft.
Brady.
Look, when he was in the NRL, he was
Man of
playing.
Steel as well.
Yeah.
They had a couple Men of Steels in their team.
Bro, like
There was 3 men of steel in the game.
yeah.
the bum average player goes to fucking England and looks like a fucking god.
Well, what I
honestly.
was actually going to bring up is, obviously when he was here, he plays for Melbourne, the initial
Broncos.
replacement for Cronk. Then he goes to the Broncos. He's playing 6 there and was run first mentality. And
Yeah.
Got an easy try to
yeah, he
ran
scored a
straight
double
him,
for the
yeah.
game. Just
It was good to see. Good to see a former leaguey fucking killing it over in the Super League. But
And then
yeah.
they come back and just be fucking boss jobs again.
That's what we're saying. I think Sivo comes back and still scores many
Yeah.
tries.
Except for Sivo.
That's pretty much that game wrapped up. I mean, it was. I've seen some articles about they were chanting that loud that a DJ decided to stop playing music between the game because both teams were singing throughout the whole thing, so there was no point in. And then, like, as soon as the NRL games came back, the DJ started playing music again.
Because all the fucking English fans would have left. It was like, yep, okay, goodbye.
Oh, they just
Well, they
don't
don't
have
have
much to chant
chance.
for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now we go to the NRL, the Rugby League. First game, every tipster got this one wrong. Knights come out and looked sharp.
Got it wrong, but not surprised.
Yeah.
Looked Fletcher sharp with a bit of Calaponga.
20 minutes.
Yeah,
That
Fletcher
fucking-
sharp looked so good until that 20 minutes. Unfortunately, look, he hurt his knee. They're thinking it's not an ACL.
Hopefully it's not.
Getting scans obviously today. They're hoping like a 2 to 3 week.
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah,
PCL,
that's-
MCL strain or whatever the one is? That's
here-
not too bad.
I was listening to the Magic Sponge podcast, and that's what he was saying that if it's what it's assumed, he could possibly play next game. 'cause
Yeah.
there's a 2-week
Yeah.
gap there, but it'll be more than likely he would come back round 3.
Looks like Sandon will get a spot.
Hello, Sandon. Yeah, look, 28 to 18. What a game by Knights. Like, no one thought they had a
Yeah.
chance after trial.
The first try by Sharp was fucking good. Just we plucked it out of the
Yeah.
air.
But they had the try disallowed as well. Was it Gagai almost went over.
Yeah.
And then, Fletcher Sharp goes over. So it could have even been more. It could have been more.
Could have been.
Fletcher Sharp goes off. They kind of lose their way a little bit, I think. Like, it took them a while
bit to get back in.
Yeah, get the attack humming
And
again.
you can notice that because like that's when Cowboys scored their
Keelan
two tries.
Lukey. Well, the first try they got was literally through Fletcher Sharp because they were like, "Oh yeah, just stay
Yeah.
on." Him hobbling around, boom, straight through.
Yeah, you got Origin 5-8.
Yeah.
Well, Origin half. Yeah, just if you can't see that and put a player like Lukey through that hole,
Yeah.
what's he doing?
Look, in Cowboys' defense, there was a sin bin, which also obviously plays into the game if you're down a player.
Yeah.
Braden Burns goes high on Caleb Ponga when he's passing, starts to dip when he gets hit. Fair play. But then we go into the next game.
fair play until-
Let's fucking get into that.
We'll get into that game soon. Dan's getting fired
I
up.
want to talk about Ponga.
Yeah, I was going to say, who impressed us, lad? Who impressed us? Caleb Ponga.
Ponga.
Yeah.
There was rumours that his foot was not healing properly. It was a similar injury that Moses had at the start of last year.
Yeah.
He's seen in a moon boot only like a month ago, and it's like, well, how much training is he doing? He came out. He looked fresh,
The
sharp.
whole attack was just based on him.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
playing halfback in the
Yeah.
opposition 20. So no wonder they looked like absolute arse when he
Yeah.
wasn't there.
He was
But,
putting bombs up.
yeah.
He was
Yeah.
throwing the
I mean,
pass, first receiver.
That's what they need though. Like Ponga is their main
Yeah.
attacking weapon. He has been
It's
for
crazy to
fucking
buy a guy for like 1.3 million and then have Caleb Ponga be a halfback though. It's like, but you know.
Dylan Brown ain't a halfback. He's
Yeah.
a 5'8".
And the coach didn't buy Dylan Brown. He
Yeah.
inherited Dylan Brown. So, as James was saying, Caleb Ponga, absolute freak. How much points did he score in fantasy? It was like huge.
80, not
Yeah, something like that.
Huge.
Supercoach was around, I think he turned up.
Devastated I didn't pick him up. Devastated.
Yeah, look, in my cash draft, picked him up.
Yo.
Good pick up.
yeah, it was 83 on fantasy.
I will say I did a late change to Purdue. Like James kind of
Purdue.
like swayed me, and yeah, he fucking was pretty
Yeah, it
average.
looked average.
The only player I had
Bit
from this
worried
game
about
was Helam Lukey.
Yeah,
Might be
he-
trying to flip Purdue to Ponga somehow.
yeah, a quick trade. Any other big talking points from this game?
None that I can think of. Then again, I was like half glancing at.
Look, there's not a lot to go from when I think Cowboys also suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to bring up the celebrations. I think after the game of the Knights, they look like they had won the comp. Oh
yeah, 100%.
They were like just over the moon. Like this is the biggest win of their lives. It's round one, guys.
Yeah.
It's round one.
It's round one in Vegas.
Round 4 for
Yeah,
Parra. Round
yeah.
1.
Yeah. Like, not everyone gets to play at Vegas. Like,
Yeah.
Obviously, Parramatta won Vegas this
Yeah.
year, but yeah, Newcastle win their game, and
Yeah.
like let them celebrate.
Yeah, let them celebrate, but there's levels. There's levels of celebration. You won a spoon last year, guys.
Yeah.
One game is not going to
Ooh,
fucking
we've won
stop
a
you
game.
from
Time to go to the bottom of the table.
against the Cowboys, who are another hot favourite for that spoon.
Hey, The Knights are coming first at the moment. Like,
Yeah,
come on.
true. Tigers were first for all of like that much.
Oh, man, when it looked, I guess we can. It can lead into the next game because when it looked like it was going to be a draw, we were Gene up Rusty going, "You're not going to be ninth at the end of the round."
Yes.
Top 8, here we go.
Yeah. Unlucky Tigers, man.
Oh,
Ninth
It
place.
is.
Ninth.
Unless there's another draw.
Tigers ninth.
Yeah.
Okay, as James said, a game that went to the wire, to golden point. Bulldogs win 15-14. Dan is fuming. Every Dragons fan in the world is fuming.
Even non-Dragons fans are fuming.
A lot of
Fuming, I wouldn't say.
I'm not
the
like
words.
angry. It's more like we're on your side. Most people are on that.
Even Matty
side.
C said Dragons were wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look, everyone will have said it by now, and we're a bit late to it as per usual. But mate, robbery, absolute robbery. Grant Atkins. Look, the worst part
Ashley
is
Klein.
he fucking Ashley Kleined it. Throughout a game, you can see it go each way, and look, you can't hate him too much, but. If that knock on happens, you probably go on and win the game. It's a decider of like they went on and won the game. If they knock it on within their 40-meter line, you guys set up and probably kick a field goal and win the game. So he just gave Bulldogs the game.
The only reason I won't say that is because they did have chances beforehand.
And missed, yeah.
Yeah.
So you
But
don't know what would happen.
It would have
but
given us a closer opportunity
Yeah.
because it was like 30 meters out from their line.
it's a game decider. It was a loose ball, like loose carry. His hand hits it, but he doesn't rake at it. It's like
It's not a
he's
raking
getting
motion.
bumped off, and his like arms like just grazed it. Like it's not a rake. Bad call.
It's all one thing trying to say that they changed a ruling that could have, like,
Yeah, all clubs got emailed about it or something.
yeah. So
I
it's
haven't
like,
really read into that.
which, mate, I know Volandis has done some good things, but I'm fucking sick of changing rulings
Yeah.
right before a season starts. I've played this game for fucking my whole life. I want to know what is going on.
Exactly. It's
Way.
How is
The
that
amount
not
of-
a fucking knock on?
yeah, the amount of rule changes we've had lately.
Because there
is
was another one during the game. I think maybe in
Sully
Luciano or
gets,
something.
no, Sully
yeah,
gets the
he-
head slam with a bit of a help out from Bailey Hayward.
and 2 elbows to the head, may I add.
And then they call that. But there was, this is Shane Flanagan himself saying, it's a loose carry every day of the week. Without a doubt, we didn't get the rub of the green, and that's for sure. Mate, he's just not happy. He's not happy. And he called out the
I don't
ref.
know why he's calling
probably
it out.
get-
Like,
yeah,
I thought
he's
he
going to
said
get a
that-
fine, obviously.
Yeah, he'll probably get something.
I thought he didn't care about this year.
Yeah,
So why is he so
yeah,
angry?
you aren't going to
Yeah,
win the
we're
comp.
building for next year.
He literally said, "You guys aren't winning the comp."
Yeah, so why does he care?
Which is, I think that's ballsy. To be fair, but like, go out.
Yeah, is he trying to fire up his players by saying they suck?
I mean,
Maybe he's just like, well, once we get Keown, we get it with the comp. But like right now, no. But yeah, the game, well, it was such a good game. Obviously, you guys fought your fucking asses off to stay
Yeah.
into it. I think you had
That
maybe
Guffo tip on.
Yeah, Guffo tip. Like your tries weren't fucking amazing. I will say the attack probably needs to click a little bit
the
better.
attack has been our downfall for the last
you
2
had,
years.
But it's also against the best defensive
One of the best
team
defensive teams. Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
comp last year.
Like his one try was a grubber through from Cookie, and then the other one was a beautiful tap on by Guffo.
Right.
Like
No
no one
right
else
to
could have
hit the
fucking
guy on
done
the
it.
chest.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get your tries. Bulldogs on the other hand, I think it was just fucking Galvin short
The-
ball, Galvin
yeah.
short ball,
No, the
Galvin
short
short ball.
The short ball
And
to,
then a bit of freakishness from Critter.
Yeah,
the short ball to Preston that he put him through the hole just to score that first try.
look, there's a lot of passes.
Our defense was fucking.
Yeah, you usually
But there was
got the bits.
also.
There's
It was a marginal
borderline,
pass. There was
Yeah.
some angles that made it look more forward than others, and then
Yeah.
there was at least one angle where it was like, oh, maybe it was back.
Yeah.
So-
80% of his passes look like that, and it's
Yeah.
all. And 80% of his passes is that short ball.
Yeah.
It's because he steps back away
Yeah.
from the line a lot when he
Yeah.
passes, so it looks a lot worse.
Yeah.
The one thing I want to bring up: how the fuck did Stephen Crichton not end up in the bin?
Well,
Yeah,
so
that's the
we're,
question.
we're talking about refereeing. We don't ref bash on this podcast. If you're a new fan out there, we don't ref bash at all.
But we absolutely fucking do.
I
ref bash.
think this is almost the worse than the strip because the strip is a live call where he's
Yeah.
not seeing a replay.
Yeah.
He's
Like
just- he's seen it come
just seen
out.
it.
He's
He's
like,
blew the
"Oh."
whistle.
Yeah.
Refs and like players make mistakes all throughout the game. This one just happened to be then, and even still, you could go, look, it probably was a knock on, but
Yeah.
I can see how you'd see that.
This one's just the inconsistency of refereeing
Off
from
the
the
bunker.
game before
Yeah.
to the game like now.
Like, his whole fucking shoulder hits him in the head.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Setu 2 didn't go off for fucking HIA.
I seen a take where it's like he literally ducked his head as well, so he wasn't even like caring about where he hit. He like fucking just went for it, kind of thing. And like,
oh, mate.
yeah. And just because Crichton's like a big name and he goes up to him and says, "Oh, sorry, bro, sorry,
Yeah.
didn't mean to hit you in the head."
I'm hoping
mate.
I'm hoping the match review committee looked at it today and
Yeah.
There was
does
something. I didn't have time to open.
But yeah,
that link.
he goes to the bin. The leader goes to the bin, and you guys probably just win. You get an extra 10 minutes without him on the field. I don't know.
He is like one of their he's pretty much their best player on the field. So
Yeah,
take best player out of the team, you're gonna get something.
but in saying that, as I said, you guys fucking played an awesome game to get to that point. It was perfect for like if there was Americans watching, any Americans out there watching this game, Golden Point.
Some of the boys saying like this is a doo-doo game and all this shit. It's like, bro, like it was a fucking solid game of defense. Like
Matt doesn't know good rugby league when he sees it because he has to watch the Tigers every year, unfortunately.
And like I usually only wear a Dragons jersey when we win, but I'm wearing the Dragons jersey this week because I'm fucking proud of the fucking effort we put in.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna lose by at least 30 to 40 fucking points.
That's true. They're what, top 4 team? You guys, where'd you finish again?
Bottom four.
Bottom 4. So, yeah. He's Atkinson. Fuck, he impressed me.
Right. Oh, mate.
His kicking game was very nice.
Take Kyle Flanagan's kicking license in play away because Atco can do any fucking thing with
Atco's
it.
got a
He did
massive-
hit the worst kick out of
Yeah,
your
he did.
team.
He did come off the side of his foot when he tried to do a torpedo.
Yeah.
But his kicking, like long kicking game, I didn't realize he
he's-
had that boot on him. He got that Moses boot on him.
There was a couple of times where we were like down in our 30.
Yeah.
And he's kicking it to
They're
Bulldogs 10, and I'm like, Atco,
yeah.
give me your foot, cunt.
Yeah, he's got,
like,
he's got a boot on
That's
him.
no wind. I don't know how in the stadium affects kicks or anything
Yeah.
like that, but like no wind behind it.
I had it. I think a lot of fantasy coaches at home have him in their team, but like I seen like that stats your trials, he got like a 60. I'm like, and it's mostly just the kick meters that he's fucking pumping, and I'm going, hell yeah.
I was stupid not to put him in my fucking team, but I was just like, I don't want to be the person that has Dragons
Too many
players all the
Dragons
time.
Be the Dragons cousin again.
Yeah,
Well,
because I think I've got
him. I got Sedu too, or who else do I have?
I've got Setu 2, and I think I have Couchman.
Yeah, I got Ryan Couchman. He got a 60 as well.
Right, Ryan could be.
He impressed me. A big Ryan. I was thinking Shane didn't know which Couchman he had out there because I think Ryan ended up playing like close to
Yeah, Ryan played mad minutes.
He was out there for so long.
I had Val Holmes on my team as well, but
Yeah.
because he was a bit of a sneaky last year. Like he put out a good 40 points each week, but he only got a 27 this week.
I was worried about him because of that hamstring strain that he had at training a month ago or 2 months ago.
You could tell that it was affecting him a
Yeah,
bit.
towards the end of the game.
Didn't goal
Yeah.
kick.
I
There,
reckon
he
goal
was
kicks-
hobbling before his last drop goal attempt, and then
Yeah.
didn't have one after.
yeah, and then field goals. If he had a full strength leg, I reckon he would have got one of those as well, which is tough.
And also, it's just going through your mind. It's just
Yeah.
another you want to be trying as calm as possible before an attempt.
the
and
first
he's got
one
that pain going through him.
The first one he went for, like it still went the distance. It
Yeah.
just wasn't on target. Was it him or Atco that kicked the 50-meter one? I think it was him.
That was at. Oh,
I think it was him.
I think they both had it.
There were so many attempts.
Atco kicked the one that went far left.
and got the 7 tackle set. Yeah, that was a good fucking field goal. I'm not gonna lie.
It was a
a
good
good-
drop kick.
good
It
attempt,
wasn't
yeah.
a good field goal attempt.
Yeah.
It was a good drop kick. It came off sweet. Just 20 meters left.
Yeah, if it goes fucking on target, we win the game.
Yeah.
But it's unfortunate we didn't win, but
Should have, could have, would have,
was a
Can't
good
all be
game.
Parramatta, man. Can't all be
I'll be
Parramatta.
Parra and win in Las Vegas like they do. A crazy stat though, every home team has won in Vegas, and again, it's the same. Bulldogs having the technical home game, and then
Yeah.
Knights having the technical home game.
I
So
hope Parramatta gets
yeah.
a technical home game. Thank
oh,
you.
you want to be the home game? Yeah. Look, Vegas guys, what do we think? Was it a success again this year? I think it
Well, they
went
get 45,000.
45,700. I think another extra like 500 people on last year. Woo!
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not that much.
So there was a few stats here that I seen on Instagram earlier. That Statsman Fowler sent me.
Yep.
So there was 2.1 million fans watched around Australia,
Which is nice. Good
up
stuff.
7% from last year. The Leeds versus Hull KR was the number one watched English Super League game of all time.
That's
That's a
pretty.
good
That's
sign.
pretty decent. That's pretty decent.
And both. Hang on, let me read these two right. Okay, so I'm going to read them separately, but they're both kind of the same thing. The Knights vs Cowboys was the number one watched Fox exclusive feature featuring each of the side of all time.
It's
kind of
a
a-
mouthful.
It's a niche stat, but
It's the biggest ever Newcastle or Cowboys game.
Yeah.
That's been a Fox exclusive.
and then the Dragons vs Doggies was the number one fixture, but that featured both sides of all time, not just a Fox Sports exclusive.
Mm. Yeah, well, that's pretty. I mean, you guys have a rivalry, so that's
Yeah, we've always had that
But it means
rivalry.
it has outranked
yeah.
finals games and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is pretty decent for a round one. It is successful. Look, are we going to get so many American fans watch it? No, but
You get Vegas fans.
Vegas fans,
Yeah.
they had it on whatever channel they have.
Fox.
Yeah, it might be Fox. As
I think
well,
it's just
yeah,
Fox
I think it was
Sports.
But
I
they
think
had
it was
it-
on Fox One as well.
Fox One. So
Yeah.
if
'cause I
someone's
remember-
stumbling across it, they
Yeah.
might see it.
I remember
I see
last
on
year it
Reddit
got,
and stuff that, like, obviously the numbers aren't huge, but there
Yeah.
is the odd person that,
Yeah.
and they were posting this week going, a couple of years ago, didn't know this sport, and here
Yeah.
I am for my third game.
Yeah.
And then like I heard like casinos were actually playing it on screens and like
Yeah.
for the fans like to watch and that sort of stuff.
Speaking of casinos, I just want to go back to during the week while players were at Vegas. Poor Lockie Galvin.
What
Or
about
poor anyone that was under
what
21.
about like winning? You just won your grand final because again they were celebrating like crazy in the sheds as well. They had Elvis impersonator in
Mate,
the
like-
sheds.
Apparently, Lockie Galvin just spent the whole week watching fucking movies
Yeah,
in the hotel room.
I think like I'm pretty sure you can walk into the casinos.
You
You
have
just
to be
can't-
escorted.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't be gambling at all or do anything. So
Yeah, you have to be escorted by a person over the age of 21,
yeah,
which was Matt Burton for Lockie Galvin because they were roommates.
it is quite funny though. Like, man, one more year, like later, he could have been
Yeah.
having the time of his life. But
been on the
unfortunate,
news.
yeah.
Could have been drunk on a roof somewhere.
yeah. Look, I think it was a massive success, and I think
Yeah.
Peter V'landys can do whatever he wants with the sport because he's just, he's just building it better and better.
And then next year when Perth Bears come in, the Tigers don't go to
Yeah.
Vegas and Bears go to Vegas.
I was thinking, like, when we look back on this era of rugby league, how lucky we are to have Peter V'landys. Like, is he
Yeah.
going to be an immortal? Like, you think
Like,
about.
David Gallup never did this shit. Like,
Yeah, I don't even remember bloody half the CEOs we've had.
the
Like,
only one I remember is David Gallup.
yeah.
I remember Todd Greenberg, but that's also because he's the boss of Cricket
Yeah,
Australia
yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he's going to be such a big thing for our sport, and he wants to just take it like global. So he wants to go.
Yeah.
I think Miami was something he brought up, and then there's like he wants to
Miami would
go,
be huge.
Dubai as well. Like get that.
Maybe not.
Yeah, not
Maybe not at the moment.
Not at the moment.
Maybe not at the moment.
But you get like a Saudi backer watching our game. They'll
Yeah.
buy it for like how much, and then
Yeah,
just invest so much.
Yeah, why bother investing in 360?
Yeah, 100%.
The one thing I want to see V'landys do is bring back an Anzac Test match
Yeah.
between Australia and New Zealand. The one thing I want to see him do.
I know a lot of fans already like Origin, like kind of interrupts the season so much. So if
Yeah.
you do like an Anzac one, it also interrupts it.
Speaking of Origin, apparently I've seen on Instagram before that apparently V'landys has spoken to the Olympic Committee
Mm.
to try get Origin played at the Olympics in 2032.
Again, like he's got so
Yeah,
many
he's
like
got ideas,
crazy
he's got
ideas. that
ideas.
if
It's a crazy idea, but
but
it'd be
pretty
it'd be
hectic for
epic.
an Olympic sport. I don't know. We could win. Maybe
New South Wales
Hey.
won gold.
on the back
it
of
doesn't
Payne
get-
Haas and Adam Van Orban.
It doesn't count towards the medal tally.
Yeah.
It's just New South Wales on the bottom.
That would be
One
hilarious.
gold.
So it doesn't count. But like after the game, they all get gold medals. Yes, we did it. We are
That'd be fucking
the
hilarious.
champions of the world, and then the Americans will say, "Be like, no, we need to get better around this.
best.
These rugby leagues." You look, as we said, I think it's a massive success, and just the future is big. Fuck the AFL. What are they doing? What was their fucking first round? I don't even know. It was on the weekend, but I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so.
No.
I didn't
Nah,
see
I think
any
their first
games
round
or
is
nothing.
this weekend.
Okay.
That last year they did the split round.
Oh, did they have their origin?
That was a couple, like a month ago.
Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah.
Who even cares?
You don't care about AFL when fucking the grand
Yeah,
finals
grand
on.
final. So tell me in fucking how many months?
8 months.
8 months. Okay, now we go to round 1, part 2. What games do we have to come? First off the rank, round 4 for Parramatta. Storm versus Eels.
I'm surprised Storm are favourites with how much Parramatta's winning right now. So
I'm honestly surprised you guys are paying $2.66.
I'm not, 'cause it's against Melbourne round 1.
Yeah,
No,
round
but like
1.
I thought you should be
Yeah,
like paying a bit more.
Look, I think you guys can win this one. It's definitely a beatable Melbourne team.
And the streak.
And the streak. It is Thursday night at Melbourne, though, against
Yeah.
Melbourne, so it will be tough.
Apparently the Parra and Melbourne are coming to a bit of an agreement on Lomax,
Lomax,
but
yeah.
I can't imagine that getting through for this game.
Oh, no, yeah. It'll be
3 days?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll allow him to play round 2 after we sort out our agreement.
Yeah, let him play round 2 and
also-
they verse the fucking Dragons.
I only sort of looked at this.
Mhm.
It said something about like salary cap relief. How on earth does that work? Are they going to pay some of someone's wage for Parramatta? Or-
Maybe.
Yeah, fuck knows.
I don't know. Look, I feel like Belendi's again would be, because he keeps coming out in the media saying like the only thing Zach Lomax has done wrong is want to be with his family or something like that, or
Yeah.
look after his
want
family.
to help his family with money.
Yeah, so he's been puppeteering a lot of it. So I guess maybe he might give you
Well,
salary
it
cap.
is funny that the moment the NRL gets subpoenaed, all of a sudden Melbourne's offer gets boosted.
Hey, yeah. Hello.
Yeah,
And Parramatta was ready to go the long yard, and it's like, oh, you're going to get the NRL's emails involved in
Yeah.
this?
I was fucking. I've been saying to I think Scott on the weekend, and I was going, Parramatta are literally shooting themselves in the foot here because like you're taking the NRL to fucking court. Oh yeah, you're not going to get any good calls.
Never did.
Yeah, Mr. Gerard Sutton, who's in fucking the NRL's pocket, is not giving you one call, like, unfortunate, but yeah, look, tough. In
Watch this
saying
come
that,
down to a call and
who we back in? Who
goes to the bunker and Villandy's on the phone. You fucking put that as no try.
yeah,
One good thing about this game, we'll get to see Eli Katoa on the field in a blue shirt.
yeah, bullshit. Oh, is he running water? That's good.
Yeah, he's running water this
positive.
year.
All right, who's picking?
Hope he's not holding the pads. From
James.
yeah, Parra.
Oh yeah, no, good choice. Dan.
Fuck. I'll go the underdog. I'll
The
go Parra
underdog.
break the streak.
I'm also gonna go eat, sleep, break the streak.
Yeah, wow.
Parramatta.
It still is a team with Harry Grant, Munster,
Yeah.
Jerome Hughes.
Yeah, I'm
just
here.
want you to remember that.
And Suafolonga, yeah.
But you have Mitch Moses.
Yes, we do.
And Jonah
I think
Pezet.
their back line's beatable and their forward pack's beatable.
Yeah.
So
Their
we'll see.
spine is not.
Spine is probably better. But
Hey,
in,
which
you know,
let me put Suafolonga in my fantasy.
Pezet playing against his old club, so that'll be
Yeah.
interesting. Next game, Warriors Roasters, and that is the Friday night at Auckland. So advantage Warriors. What do we think? Who are you going, James?
Going the Roosters, but I've fallen into this trap many a time.
Yeah.
But they did look pretty good against Parra in their trial.
Interested to see how the halves go. I seen something today that they're going to try to just keep swapping between each other, like who's the halfback? That's stuff. I don't know how that works.
That's not
I
gonna
don't know,
work.
just keep
in
it
their
in
favour.
Sam Walker's hands
Yeah.
and have Cherry Evans do some kicking.
Yep.
The Warriors, I reckon they'll be all right to start the year, but yeah, not sure.
For some reason, I always think it's going to rain in New Zealand, and like it's just going to be one of those games. So I feel like who knows? It could be an equaliser. Dan, who you picking?
I'm gonna go, as much as I hate them, I'm gonna go the Roosters.
Roosters.
It's just
I
I
will
think
also be
watching Warriors in the
backing the
in the
Roosters.
trials was
Yeah. Look, I think they'll go good again, but Roosters they have so many good players. So many good players. You can have injuries, and you just have another gun coming through the ranks like that. Iolu or whatever. He comes in for Reece Robson, and I think he should arguably get a starting position in one of the new clubs. Like if anyone's
There
looking
are
for a dummy half.
also there's talks of Reece Robson coming back around 3 or 4 now.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, that's an early from a broken thumb.
It is and it isn't. Like it's the same time frame as Addo-Carr.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The reason why they were probably more on the safe side is because he's a hooker that has to
Yeah.
hold the ball more often.
I reckon just amputate it. Take one out of
who needs a farm?
Crichton's playbook.
You can play hooker with.
I suppose you could.
No, you couldn't.
Okay, next game. This is a fucking good one. We got Broncos versus Penrith at Suncorp. Surprise, surprise! Broncos on a Friday night at
8 p.m.
Oh, that's fucking crazy.
Fucking main game on a Friday night.
Look. After the World Club Challenge, do they go on to win this? I don't know, James. What do you think?
I've got Panthers winning this. Mate. There's no, like, obviously Brisbane finished strong, but Panthers had them beat in the semi. Took Reece Walsh Magic. I don't know if the Magic is going to work as easily at the start of the year.
He shaved his head. It's not going to work.
Yeah, like it worked for 20 minutes and they still lost.
Yeah.
World Club Challenge, and I think Panthers hold grudges more than people think.
True. Dan, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to go the Riff. I think like the Riff will play an 80-minute game where Broncos literally play 20-minute games. That's just not going to work
20 minutes
for
are
us.
pretty good, guys. Don't fool yourself. But yeah, look, there's always talk about Magic's coaching as well, so I think Penrith training them too hard.
No, the vomit buckets.
Yeah. I think Penrith get the job done.
Yeah.
Next game. Oh, this is the game of the round.
This is a game.
5:30 Saturday. Sharks versus Titans. It is at our stadium, Shark Park Ocean Protect Stadium. Is that what we're calling it now? Yeah, we can't have a gambling sponsorship. It's no longer PointsBet. It's Ocean Protect.
Okay.
It's
maybe because Sportsbet is like one of the main
No, you can't have like any kind of affiliation with like gambling.
But here we are on the NRL.
Yeah, with like Sportsbet.
Going
all
through
over it.
the games, and you have prices
Yeah.
with Sportsbet logos.
Look, Sharks win comfortably, James.
Yeah, probably. But if I was to pick an upset other than the Parra one, I think this is the sneaky one of assistant coach going back to his old team.
Knows the plays, knows the X's and O's.
Yeah, and like Titans have always had a pretty strong roster. I can see them capitulating late in the season, but I think they're going to start pretty hot.
Yeah, I can see that. Dan, mate.
I see the Sharks winning, but as you said, I don't think it's comfortably though. I think the Titans will still give us a bit of a shock.
Yeah. Look, we are notorious for losing round one. So and we start the season pretty slow. So I would not be surprised. $3.29 to be fair, not bad. Not bad odds if you're a punter.
I'm looking at like there's that the Penrith game and the Parra game. Like there's value.
There's a value in a multi thing. Yeah,
There's a multi somewhere.
But yeah, Sharks win. Sharks. We're top of the table after this round, I think.
How are these odds even?
I
suppose
they just don't rate Sanders, but I'll be picking Raiders here.
Yeah, Seagulls versus Raiders. James back in the Raiders, mate.
Yeah, I just think the forward pack rolls through Manly, to be honest.
True. Dan?
As we seen in the fucking trials, Manly were just woeful.
Yeah.
Honestly, like
they got players to come back, you know.
Raiders with like inexperienced halves, but like I think Raiders just get the job done.
The reason, one reason why Manly could be better.
Yeah.
The young Raiders halves pairing and most of their team haven't played a trial.
Together, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's a good
I
point.
think
Even a bad game for Manly is at least one game.
you guys have talked me into backing Manly. I think
Cool.
Manly players come back. Like you have Turbo, Hamole, all those guys.
Yeah.
I think they get the job done. Do I still have them coming last? Of course I do. But this game, I think they get a win. Next, we got the Dolphins versus the Rabbitohs on the Sunday at Suncorp as well. James, are you back?
I like Rabbits here.
Yeah.
Bennett's got a pretty good record even against the Dolphins last year when they sucked, didn't they?
I think so.
Yeah, and they obviously missed Cheese for a couple of rounds here, but Bronson Garlic is almost the perfect replacement for Cheese as far as he's just going to play 20 minutes or so at hooker. If he's named, obviously, that would be
Come out
known
of the
by
Storm
now.
system as well. So.
Yeah, and then let Mamazoulis still play his role, so they don't change a whole lot in the system.
Yeah.
And look, they're full strength. They haven't been that since probably round one last year, and I don't think they were full strength for round one last year either. So,
and will they go?
They're full strength because the guns are all good. They're asking for relief for the 30-man roster just to have Ward play.
Yeah, okay.
Because I think
Humphries
Sullivan's
is out for
Humphries
a couple of weeks until his suspension is done from last year. Dan, mate, who you picking?
Rabbitohs are back to full strength, but I think the Finns will get them.
Yeah, Fins up.
I think Finns up, baby.
Hammer time.
Yeah.
They are at home. Second game at Suncorp for the weekend.
At home. Got Katoa humming.
But if Trell plays, which I guess he probably will because he didn't try
left centre.
Yeah, if he plays on the centres, then I think it'll be a close one.
Dolphins got Herbie.
Yeah, that's
that's
a
what I
left
mean.
centre, isn't he?
Yeah, so they won't be up against each
But
other.
he'll be up against Jack White and
fighting Byton
Campbell
one.
Graham. Good. It's slept on that Bunny's right side because of how strong the left side is, but Duncan White and into Campbell Graham, it's like what?
Strong side. It's a strong side, and I probably will be going with you, James, on the Rabbitohs purely because again, full strength. Other than halfback,
halfback hooker, but
Cody Walker will lead the team anyway. Like the half is just there to kicking game pretty much. So I think they get a job done. Tigers, do we reckon they beat the Bio guys? No, I haven't got them winning that.
I was going to say something if you didn't. I was going to be like, last game of the week, the Bio gets over the Tigers.
Keen to see Macasini play against the Bio.
I've got him in my fantasy team. Looking forward to him scoring some tries. Ninth place for the Tigers. Good finish for the first round. Beautiful stuff. That is Rugby. Anything else? Any tidbits? Okay.
We forgot to mention the shortest controversy ever, which is just another Parramatta win.
Yeah.
I'd say a bongy. It's funny. That's about it.
Smoking the doobies, but you can't really tell it's a doobie because his drug test was negative.
It's just
a photo.
More than likely from over a year ago.
Just a joke.
When he was with his ex-missus.
It's just a joke. It's just like Callum Ponga. No, not Callum.
Dylan Brown.
Valentine Holmes.
Valentine Holmes.
Joke maker.
Mitch Kenny. I bet
Callum Ponga was buying a house when he's married.
Latrell Mitchell was just in a hotel room early in the morning with white powder on the table.
All the Roosters players were just really happy.
Very sniffly.
Melbourne Storm, Harry Grant, Cameron Munster. They were just...
Brandon Smith. Wouldn't ever do anything wrong. Just a joke. Just a joke.
I swear the Dragons have
and all that was allegedly Ed Jerky.
Mate, your barbecue fucking scandal. There would be probably on Why do you think fucking someone is hiding under the bed?
Jack and Melvin was on the cocaine.
That's another win for Parra.
That's another win. Okay, now it goes to the cricket chat, James. Got a bit?
Yeah, a little bit. The Australian women have been playing the Indian women in Australia in a multi-format series where we actually lost our first ever home series in fucking ever. It feels like in the T20s. But we did come back strong and win all 3 one-day matches, including in this last one. Elisa Healy in her last ever ODI match, which really is their most played format. She scores a beautiful 158 of 98.
Wow.
She gets out playing reverse sweep to a slower ball that ended up being a full toss and just pretty much laughs as she walks off because it just
Oh,
cleans up the
I
Great
was,
thumbs.
knock.
I was watching a video of when she hit her 100, and it was the split screen of her hitting the 100, and then Starkey in the
Commentary box.
commentary box, and his smile was just
Yeah.
fucking ear to ear.
That's it's just a bit of a touching moment to an Australian captain, Australian legend, a legend of the women's game around the whole world. And I'm pretty sure she's still playing in the test match as long as she's fit, which she seems to be, scoring that.
Yeah.
But her little farewell to her, it gets a nice little cap.
Beautiful stuff.
Yeah,
Love
you
to see
people.
it, and like I'm sure she's gonna have a big future in the commentary
box,
box. So,
yeah.
She was one of the highlights of the
Yeah.
men's summer.
always getting
Yeah,
to
100%.
hear what Mitch Stark's up to.
But
He totally wasn't biased against Mitch or Summer.
no.
we go to the T20 World Cup. I know, is that thing still going on? Why haven't they called it? Australia's not playing. But it's down to the semi-finals, and we'll have South Africa versus New Zealand and England versus India. India managed to get through after what was this? It was a scare when they lost to South Africa, but they managed to get a good win over West Indies to get through.
Me finding out Zimbabwe didn't make
Yeah,
it. Oh, fuck.
mate.
Shit.
Mate, we should get his name up.
They put in a good effort, I'm pretty sure, Zimbabwe.
No, one player is the greatest batsman in the world right now.
The greatest.
And it's not close. He's at least the best batsman in this World Cup. Brian Bennett is the real story of this whole World Cup. So his average took a bit of a knock in his last game against South Africa in the African Bowl, if you do, but where he only scored 15. But when they lost to India, he opened the batting and scored 97 off 59, not out.
Jeez.
At that stage, I don't think he'd been out in the tournament.
Jesus.
Or if he had, it was like once, and he was averaging 277. So the 15 knocks it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Not that much.
the goat of batting.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
He didn't get out against Australia. Fucking only 2 people did. But yeah, in their undefeated group stage, he
I love his,
did not get out.
I love his real Zimbabwean name,
Yep.
Brian Bennett.
Yeah. It's solid. Double B for short.
BB.
But yeah, he's my new favorite player. Big money coming from the IPL soon. Doing this in India.
He'll definitely be paying in the Big Bash in the end of the year.
Big Bash. He's going way past the Big Bash. No money in Big Bash.
To the big leagues.
Yeah. But he's a great story. But yeah, we're down to 4 teams, as I said. South Africa and India will be the favourites. Obviously, South Africa got the win against them earlier, but England's had a funny tournament of like just doing enough, including Harry Brook, who was a bit lean on the runs and looked to be struggling with the free formats that you see players like Cam Green have struggled with. And then he scored a like 50 ball 100 to win him a game on his
Jesus.
back.
Not bad.
Yep.
I'll be supporting the little brother to win against South Africa, though.
Yeah, look, love for New Zealand to win. Fucking Phillips took another worldie. He's the best fielder in the world by far. Like it feels like every second game you see him doing something freakish. But
Yeah. So
yeah,
if we made it through, we would have been versus South Africa, eh?
yeah, it was a bit weird how it
Yeah.
worked because like somehow every team that finished first ended up on one side, and every team finished second in the group ended up on the other because of pre-seeding, which is all this whole thing, and it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Look, this
but who
tournament
knows?
doesn't make sense. It
Yeah.
doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
It doesn't
It's
count
on when
'cause
we're
Australia didn't
asleep.
win.
All these games are on at 2:30 in the morning, including the final that will be 12:30 in the morning, including the final that'll be for us Monday 12:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
So
fucking
this tournament wasn't made
so
for us,
keen
and
for
we
that.
didn't care about
yeah,
it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
As far as most people know, Australia still is the best in the world.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I remember. We won the Ashes, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. Our summers won't be changing anytime soon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Any more? What's the next big cricket? Anything covered after this? Or
Just a couple of tests
Couple of
in
tests,
the
yeah,
Northern
okay.
Territory.
Oh, yeah, big yes.
That's not for a couple of months, but yeah, this is the biggest thing for almost every other nation other than Australia.
Look, yeah, we don't care.
Yeah.
Rugby league's back.
But if we made the finals, we would.
Oh
care.
yeah, well
Yeah.
it would have been there.
Yeah, may have woken up for a semi.
Yeah.
I always wake up for the semi.
Well, that's good for you, mate. Okay. Now that's cricket wrapped.
Yeah.
We go to the best part of the podcast, brought to us by you. It's the listener questions. We got a couple, so let's get into them. First one from Matty C. He asked, thoughts on Mike Acevo? Did he go to the Super League too early? I think yes, but at the same time, I don't think any other club wanted him.
Yeah, I don't know if no clubs wanted him, but I also don't know if he was open to offers other than just follow
Follow
because
Brad.
Brad signed pretty quick.
Yeah.
So it was probably just, you know what, Brad's my coach, done a lot for me and my family. I'll just go straight over.
Like, and at the time, you still had Lomax.
Yeah, well, I think we had signed Lomax at that time.
Yeah.
Also, but I can't imagine there wouldn't have been any teams that would have seen Micah, the try-scoring freak, and went, if we can just fix his defense a little bit, we've got the best ringer in the comp.
Yeah.
Imagine him at Melbourne.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I don't want to.
Look, Lomax has gone there, so who
Yeah.
knows?
It'd be like Suliasi Vunivalu fucking on steroids.
Yeah, he's an absolute machine. Matt, I think he did go over too early, yes.
Yeah.
But look, as I said, he might come back if BA gets a position. It's either like there's talks of him or the other coach, Willie Peters, who was coaching Hull KR. Bit of talk about those two, but who knows? Who knows?
I think it'll be more Brad because like he'll want to come home.
well, Willie Peters from Australia as well.
Yeah, that's one of the talks again. One.
Didn't know about that
one. Next question from Matty C. He asks, "How was the experience of NRL Fantasy Draft?" So this is my first time doing it, and it was absolute torture. James had to deal with two different drafts, so he could have two different stories on how it went for him. But for me, I was at work. It started at like 9 a.m.
No, it didn't.
Well, I didn't.
It was scheduled.
Started at like 9:30 a.m. or something like that. Because Matt like cancelled it and then restarted it out of nowhere. Throughout the whole day, I have to like be checking my phone and be like, "Oh, is it my turn yet?" I think I missed one pick. Luckily, I got Herbie. I don't know if I would have. I don't know if I would have picked him out of like I was like fourth or fifth pick, so I would have like maybe had a choice at someone like a halfback or something that I could have got, but it's still Herbie Farnworth.
It's still Herbie.
Yeah, pretty good pick as long as he's scoring tries. If he doesn't fucking score tries this year, I'm fucked.
I just want to say my experience with the NRL Fantasy Draft was great because I didn't fucking do it.
James, your experience?
Firstly, because of the cancel and then the start, I didn't see that it was starting up again, and I missed the first 4 rounds. So my team is, I ended up with an okay team considering, but it's not the team I would have wanted. Including Fletcher Sharp, that I thought I was the luckiest guy in the world for 20 minutes, and now I'll miss him for a couple of weeks.
Yep.
But Matt, I want to explain to you how my Supercoach draft went, which is it was a draft for money as well, so it was a bit more intense and serious. By that, it wasn't that, but this was scheduled at 2:30 on Saturday, so most people are off. A couple of people are a little bit busy. People were getting home from work, working a bit of overtime. One guy, he said he got out on purpose to a golden duck, so he was back out. But then he was going, oh shit, mid-draft, because they were looking like he had to go out to field. But we were done in the space of an hour.
Jeez.
Because we had 2-minute rounds compared to the 15-minute rounds.
15-minute rounds.
Most people we were on a FaceTime call, so everyone was sort of there. If you were not paying attention, you would like.
Yeah, you just say their name.
Yeah.
Or you can't your pick.
Yeah. Instead, for Matt's one, we didn't finish till like, was it 5 something? I don't know.
It's basically just gone for a whole fucking work day.
Yeah.
You were home by the time we finished.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't get home till 4.
Yeah.
And I'd been home for a bit. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
So it was a long day of picking players. Why did he pick the work day? I still have no idea. Even if he did like the same time frame, but everyone's like on a Saturday.
On the Saturday, it would have flowed a lot easier.
Yeah. It's,
I mean, it was a last minute fucking.
it was a last minute draft, but you still
Yeah.
did like.
Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, Matt, take notes.
Yep. We learned
1 to
We
2
learned.
hours worth of just doing like 2 to 3 minute rounds. Everyone gets on a group call. If you can't make the group call, then it's just going to auto pick anyway in the 2 or 3 minutes.
exactly.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you're not on your phone, like, and we sort of had to go the 15 minutes because it was a work day.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's not a work day, you can save an hour,
Yeah.
an hour or two, just get it done.
So, as the host of the draft, Matt, you got to be better. Got to be
Yeah.
better. Okay. Next on, it is from Rang. He has the question of if if returfing a backyard, what underlay preparation do I need to do? So you come to a greenskeeper and a landscape expert.
Yeah.
So we've got plenty of stuff here.
I'll just.
Is it still racist if I go underlay? I'm here, Mum.
Yes.
It's
It may be
Trump.
motivated.
But,
Firstly, I would start with preparing the soil by aerating. Like,
Yeah,
like,
aerate it.
like
and they
You
can
dig it
just
up
be
a
with,
bit, you know?
they can just be with a metal rake,
just
giving
a bit
it
of
a
rake,
strong
just, you
rake
know,
over. You could get in with a shovel, just turn it over once.
yeah, just give it like get the soil ready for
Yeah.
to have roots grow into it, right?
Yep.
You know, is what you really want.
If budget is good, get some topsoil.
get some
It's
topsoil.
gonna help.
You know,
It's just nice and fresh. Then flatten that out. Just it doesn't have to
you
be.
want it level,
Yeah.
yeah. If you want it level for your lawn, if it's not, if we're
Yeah.
going slope, you
But just rake it to smooth it over, and then when laying your turf, make sure it's jammed up in there. Give it a bit of a kick in there.
And
You don't want gaps in between the turf.
you want to, maybe fence off the area. Don't let people walk on it.
Yep.
Yeah, let it nice and
Water
grow
it
in.
morning and afternoon.
And then
you'll
grass
be-
grow good.
Yeah,
Grass grow good. You could maybe put some fertilizer, but you don't want to
it's not necessarily needed, especially while it's so juvenile. I've just water.
water.
I've seen people put sand on like
Yeah.
freshly laid turf as well.
Yeah, it can work, especially just helping to fill in some gaps and stuff, but it's not needed.
Yeah.
So hopefully that has helped you out. For more tips and tricks.
Follow the couch commentators
Yeah.
lawn porn.
Lawn.
But like, water is the biggest cheat. You can throw grass just on top of barely tilled soil
Yeah.
with still grass in there. But if you water it enough, it'll take it.
Grass is like the biggest weed in the world, right?
Yep.
So it'll just grow. It doesn't really even need much help. Like it'll die off and then it'll come back.
Yep.
If the world was like everyone was to die, the grass would survive and it would grow to fucking everywhere. So
Nice.
that's the tips and tricks there. Next one's from Kyle H, and he asks, ice bath or sauna? What do you guys prefer, Dan, mate?
Never done an ice bath before.
Mhm.
But obviously I think I'd prefer a sauna.
Yeah,
It's because I don't want to freeze my nuts off.
that's fair. That is fair.
But like I've seen people like once you get used to it and like
Mm,
you get your breathing right,
yeah,
it can actually like
it's supposedly good for you, but both are
Yeah.
good for you.
yeah.
Timothy.
I'll go the sauna. I've never done a proper ice bath.
Yeah.
I've jumped in cold water before and jumped out, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's obviously different. But
Yeah.
sauna. There's no pain involved other
Yeah.
than a bit of sweat.
A bit of sweat.
I've done
But it's not painful. Like,
Yeah.
many of saunas. I again haven't done an ice bath. I've done cold showers before. I
We've all
would,
done
I
cold
would
showers.
love to like have a ice bath, like one of the little porta ones even at home or something like that. Would be cool.
They're fucking
I
expensive.
want to get
though.
I would love to give it a try to be fair, but out of the two, I generally I do sauna almost every week, so probably should say I'd
Yeah.
rather that. But there is both, been proven health benefits to both of it. So
I remember the last time I did a sauna was with you. And
Yeah.
we'll both just sit there, we're like and just fucking dying.
loves a good sauna sesh. It's actually good for the muscles.
Yeah.
Well, both is actually so. But yeah, Kyle, what do you prefer? Let us know. Okay, that's the listener questions done. Now, the speak pipes. We got a couple, so let's buckle in and get into those.
There's one there I'm going to fall asleep for.
We have first up, footy.
Fellas, Rang here.
Hey, Rang.
How's it going,
I'm
Rang?
calling in on a
Oh,
Sunday.
we are.
So I've just gone to Penrith
On
and
a
picked
Sunday.
up a golf bag from Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, how
Place
good.
Fuck yeah.
is fucking elite. I absolutely love it. Anyway, thought I'd call in about a few footy things I've seen going on over the last few days before the footy kicks off today, and I'm either on cloud 9 or in the dumps, depending how the dogs play. First one, I'm sure you've probably already touched on it. Shane Flanagan openly saying before round 1, we cannot win a comp this year. Like, I think everyone knew it, but it's pretty fucked to hear your head coach saying it. Like, it just can't be filling your fans with much confidence. And I think it's his second year at the club. So it's even a bit more like, oh, yeah, you can't even just blame it on inheriting a roster. Like, you've built this into what it is at the moment. But interesting. And the other one, I'm not sure if everyone would have seen this, but I'm a big fan of John Hopoate and his Facebook page. He posted a story the other day of his toll notices. He currently has $17,000 in unpaid tolls, but the kicker is he's put the toll account in his wife's name without her knowing.
Oh, no.
So good on you, Johnny. I'm sure that's not going to come back to bite you.
Oh, my
Anyway,
God.
Hope the footy goes well today, and I hope you're fucking depressed after the footy, Dan. Up the doggies!
I would have loved to see if they lost like the correlation between the two, but yeah, fuck.
That's pretty.
Hopper.
The
that's pretty
Hopper,
funny.
like, there's gonna be some legal ramifications coming from that. Although he's got that many kids with the woman, so like she loves him through thick and thin. But either way, posting it on your socials is gonna be the stupidest thing because like someone's gonna see it from the government and be like, oh yeah. Fucking
you've
give us your money.
acknowledged
Yeah. Like I have a couple of people at work who are actually comparing their toll bills. I'm going, this is fucking crazy. Yeah. I don't know how you could like want to be that much in debt. But yeah, no, fucking John's a crazy man. So is Shane for saying, but like at the same time, Shane going, you aren't going to win the comp. If he had him came out this week and be like, yeah, we're going to win the comp, everyone would have been thinking he's delusional. Yeah.
But there's better ways to say it.
Yeah,
like,
there's better
we're aiming
ways.
for finals this year.
Yeah.
And if things go right, we'll try to give it a shake up.
Yeah,
That's a positive look.
Like, even say like we're aiming for like the like middle of the fucking or top of the bottom 9. Like you know,
I wouldn't. I would just. Every team should be
Aiming for
hoping
the
to play in the
finals,
grand final.
trying to make it there.
Yeah.
And win, but yeah, it's quite funny.
you know what it is? It's a scare tactic for the players to scare them into playing well, and we're going to win the finals.
Yeah, there's nothing that scares the players more than your coach saying you aren't good enough to win a comp.
But my next team,
fuck the other team that I've got coming through. There you go. Okay, next one. It's from Doggies. I wonder who this could be. This will be interesting. Yeah. Wake up there.
James, Brandon.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, Rang.
I'm assuming I'm not going to have to address Dan because he'll probably be in hiding and not attending the podcast after the Dragons go down to the Dogs.
Hey.
Actually, a pretty good game. Like, Dragons showed way more fight than I thought they would. They're actually good in defence and their forwards made good ground, but too good in the end. We had a fair few chances that we blew as well to seal the game, particularly that pass out to Montoya late on the wing. If he holds that he basically walks over untouched. But what a start to the season. Really liked how Galvin looked. He definitely still needs to improve. I think a lot of the game management stuff showed that he was still not quite there towards the end of the game. But for the majority of the game, I thought he actually played really well. Put a fair few people through some holes. Probably only overthrew his hand once when he threw a short ball to Preston when Preston was already getting jammed. But Yeah, overall pretty happy. And I think it'd actually be an all right season for the Dragons. As Flano said, they're not going to win a comp, but I can see them upsetting a fair few teams.
Yeah.
And before Dan brings it up, Critter not cited by the match review committee because he could not have got any lower if he wanted to.
Well, I already brought it up, Rank, so fuck you.
Yeah, on bouncing on to that Galvin part, like the game management, there was like a moment where they were 3 minutes to the end of the game before Golden Point, and like they had a full set down there, like just
Yeah.
someone set
But,
it
like,
up and kick a field goal.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like,
Him
you
or
can
Burton
say
were
about
going for it.
that
Yeah.
about Galvin, but he's the 20-year-old.
Yeah,
There's Burden that's like 26 or something. There's
Yeah.
Critter that's he's only like something like
24,
24.
25.
yeah,
But he's the captain of the team and ended up taking the field goal.
yeah.
Well, one of them had to be going. All right.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
probably going to go down
Yeah.
to the wire. We need
Like,
to have
I've
a
seen-
crack.
Like even if they have to tell Galvin, fucking field goal
Yeah.
set, I'm back here.
Yeah, I've seen a screenshot, and it was that play, like the
Yeah.
3 minutes before it went to Golden Point.
Yeah, Burden's on the other tram line.
Yeah, fucking Galvin's here, Burton's like the other side of the post, and it's like
Yeah.
you
No
aren't even
one's even
set.
ready,
It's
yeah.
last tackle, like
Yeah, as Rank said, still young. I don't know if that's going to be the halves. I started this in our preseason review. I don't know if they're the halves to win you the comp, but
yeah.
he's getting better. Yeah,
No, he's getting better. I think he still preempts a couple of his plays.
Yeah.
Like that short ball where Preston got
Yeah.
jammed.
crazy what a full preseason and like getting the systems
Yeah.
well, knowing what your
Yeah.
players are doing. Like,
And like I thought Rang was gonna go off more on that, and I was full prepared to say, Rang, you're a top eight team that struggled to beat a team that came third last. But you know,
It's a top 3 team versus third last team.
yeah, exactly.
yeah, doggies, you're like, yeah, gotta win, barely,
Barely.
Barely Bears.
Yeah, barely. All right. Next one, it is from Footy. Oh, we got Footy again.
And sticking with the footy
Yeah, mate.
quickly, not sure if you lads saw it over the weekend, but Tane Milne doing Tane Milne
Oh,
things
yeah.
over in the Super League.
I did
He
not see.
absolutely decapitated some
Oh.
cunt. Just
I'll try to find
jammed
it
in
for
off
you,
the
Brendan.
wing and closed
Oh
on him.
no.
Good to see old habits die hard. Get the video up
Wha-
if you can. It's a
yeah.
good watch.
We gotta get it up now. That
Right.
what is wrong with him? Just
Video
change
I've
his
seen of it is
tackle
a terrible
technique.
angle, but it's still fucking
Yeah,
bad.
his tackle technique is just always. It's either his tackle technique or he actually wants to hurt people. And I don't
Yeah.
know which is worse. An NRL player of his like amount of games he's played who can't tackle, or he just wants to go out there and take someone's head off. Yeah, mate. He loves a fucking eye tackle, that guy. Loves a eye tackle. Frosted. Okay. Last but not least, we have cricket. Nope. Last but not least, we have cricket.
And quick bit of cricket chat. Australia are currently playing India in a women's series, similar to the
this.
Ashes, where they play, I don't know, I think it's like 3 2020s, 2 one-days, and a test or something like that, and they all get points. But yesterday was the final ODI, and Alyssa Healy's final ever ODI. Not only did she take the ball and
Yeah,
trundle
that's-
out a few overs, but she also smacked 150 off. I can't remember how many balls. I feel like it was like 90
it was like
balls or something
95.
pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Like, she absolutely towed them up. Awesome to see her going out on top, at least in that format. And it'll leave a big hole in the women's team. So they've announced that I think her name's Sophie Molyneux is the new women's captain, which caught a fair few people by surprise because she's missed a heap of cricket through injury. And she's now out for the summer with back tightness.
Oh, that
So
reminds me of a different captain.
not
we have.
sure if that'll be changing up in the near future, and might see someone like a Ash Gardner or a Talia McGrath or Annabelle Sutherland might get the reins if she can't get back on the park.
Well, thank you, Rang.
Yeah,
for,
this is all stuff about the captaincy.
Yeah.
I had heard. I do remember seeing something about the back tightness, but I didn't read into it enough.
Reminds me of Paddy Cummins.
Yep.
Yeah, rough. Thank you, Rang, for all your speak pipes. Beautiful stuff as always. If you want to send them in through link in bio and or send them in on our Instagram stories, mate. So
Could be about anything. Footy's coming back. If
yeah.
your team's just lost and you want to have a blow up,
yeah, blow
we're
up
here.
the referees. We're here to listen.
Or DM Dan.
DM Dan.
It's back.
Beautiful. Okay. Anything else, gentlemen? You want to chuck in?
Nah.
Quick little shout out to Lucas. Happy birthday, mate.
Oh,
for
happy
birthday, Lucas.
birthday, our horse racing guru. I'm surprised we didn't get a
He's obviously
speak
out
pipe.
celebrating.
Yeah,
He's
celebrating.
Obviously out of dinner for his big 3-0.
Yep. Happy birthday, mate. Happy 30th. We'll see you on the weekend.
Yeah.
For a couple
Well,
of beers.
I hope he turns up to his fucking own party.
Maybe. Doesn't turn up to this. So,
He has a blow up with Philo.
Yeah.
Big split.
Starts
beautiful.
with follow. Make sure he's there, all right?
Yeah. Beautiful stuff, gentlemen, as always. Great stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, follow all the social medias, and we will see you guys next week.